The Johor River is 123 km long and located in the central part of the south of Peninsular Malaysia. The entire basin covers an area of 2,636 km square, originating from Mount Gemuruh, flows through 4 main districts and discharges into the Johor Straits. The basin involves 9 tributaries and houses 5 reservoirs.
Hello from Malaysia. In this video, we are going to showcase what our research team in the Newcastle University Medicine Malaysia has been doing in the Johor River Basin. Our work here involves evaluation of health risks presented by microbiological contaminants across the basin. Subsequently, we are going to determine the source of these contaminants at selected hotspots.
To achieve that, we first evaluate the levels of total coliform or human gut bacteria and antibiotic-resistant coliform in the basin to define the hotspots of these pathogenic bacteria. Once we identified these hotspots, we focus our research on how these are affecting tap water and drinking water being supplied to the local community, and to evaluate the sanitation measures commonly used in the river basin. We hope to develop this into a standardized methodology for monitoring the health risks in the river basin.
Okey, Johor Lama ini betul-betul berada di muara Sungai Johor dan kebanyakan kami di sini ialah nelayanlah salah satu punca pendapatan. Jadi secara tak langsung ianya sungai ini merupakan sesuatu yang pentinglah untuk dalam kehidupan penduduk di sini. Sungai ini untuk cari rezeki lah. Ya.
As you can see, the various activities that can be seen along the river includes fishing, sand mining, fish pond or aquaculture, oil palm plantations, palm oil mills, and residential housing. Beyond what we could see here, there are other activities such as tin mining, poultry and animal husbandry, horticulture, vegetable plantations, and wastewater treatment plants.
In order to better understand the problem and challenges at community level, we have been keeping a close contact with several communities living within the basin and established a two-way communication between us. This provides a safe platform for them to share, as well as for us to further understand the problem and challenges that they face living along Johor River.
Bagi saya sebagai nelayan darat, kira berdaftarlah dengan kerjaan. Jadi pendapatan kita pun sekarang masih berkurangan disebabkan beberapa kali berlaku pencemaran lah. Terutamanya seperti kelang, yang pertama lah. Yang keduanya pelombongan.
Pelombongan pasir?
Pasir. Kadang-kadang macam pelombongan ni, pembuangan air kotor. Kadang mungkin dia ada toksik dia. Menjejaskan pendapatan kita lah.
Apart from supporting the livelihood of the local community, the Johor River also plays a major role in the local community's day-to-day life. People of all ages will depend on the river water, be it for washing, bathing, cooking, or harvesting of the water for household use.
There are several indigenous communities living within Johor River Basin. Now, let's hear from one of the indigenous community leader, Tok Batin Majid, as well as his right-hand man, Mr. Jasni, to get their perspective on the problems and challenges that they face living next to Sayong River, one of the tributaries of Johor River.
Cabaran utama ialah dari segi pencemaran, kerana kita tak boleh nak mengawal pencemaran daripada kelang-kelang yang berhampiran sungai, termasuk juga kelang sawit dan juga ladang-ladang ternakan ayam. Sebab di sepanjang Sungai Johor terdapat beberapa kelang sawit dan reban ayam. Pada tahun 2014, selepas kita melepaskan sekurang-kurangnya 40,000 benih ikan, tak sampai seminggu Sungai Johor tercemar dan benih ikan yang kami lepaskan semua mati. Termasuk ikan-ikan yang telah besar lah. Memang banyak mati. Memang daripada situ kita dah mengalami kemerosotan hasil tangkapan sehinggalah sekarang.
After sample collection, the samples were processed within 24 hours. We first filter the water using the appropriate filter membranes. Each membrane is then pasted onto a coliform chromoselect agar, which is a chromogenic medium for simultaneous detection of E. coli and total coliforms in water samples. The samples were then incubated for 16 to 24 hours in 37 degrees Celsius. The following day, we count the number of colonies for each bacteria and calculate the number of colony-forming units per 100 ml.
From the 22 sampling points, almost all of them have coliform counts more than the value recommended by the Malaysian National Water Quality Standard for recreational water and drinking water. What's more concerning is the emergence of antibiotic resistance in the colonies grown, an occurrence that results in coliform no longer responding to medicines, making infections harder to treat and increasing the risk of disease spread, severe illness, or even death.
To better focus the scope of our study and our resources, we have selected 4 coliform hotspots with the highest coliform count consistently throughout the 4 sampling campaigns. Now that we have identified the hotspots, we will focus the study on the local tap water and drinking water, as well as evaluating the sanitation measures in the community with questionnaires.
In short, results of the current study demonstrated presence of coliforms in the Johor River basins. The findings were briefly presented to the local representatives.
Kalau sebuah kampung yang sihat, tentunya kita memerlukan air yang bersih. Tentunya kita juga memerlukan sungai yang terjaga. Dan sekarang ini kita melihat dengan apa yang berlaku, kemerosotan kualiti sungai. Saya melihat benda ini perlulah dijaga untuk mendapatkan sebuah kampung yang sihat. Penjagaan sungai contohnya kita kena lihatlah dan kesedaran pada orang ramai, penduduk di pesisiran pantai, contoh pembuangan sampah, itu pun juga satu masalah. Itu gejala yang tidak sihatlah. Juga sekarang ni kita lihat berlakunya banjir, tambatan-tambatan banjir perlu dibuatlah untuk mengatasi. Dan juga sekarang ni proses mendalamkan sungai, so kita berterima kasih kepada kerajaan lah. Itu akan kemungkinan di masa akan datang akan menjadikan sungai ini kembali normal lah.
We hope that our work here can address the concerns of the community, raise their awareness on the importance of healthy and sustainable water security, and bring a greater impact in the living standards of the community here.
Thank you for staying with us throughout this video. We hope that you now have a better insight into our research in the Johor River Basin. Goodbye for now.